Welcome to Worth Old Coins, where ordinary coins hide extraordinary treasures. Today we're diving into 4 incredible Kennedy half dollars: the 1977 small d, 1979 no mint mark, 1983 p mint mark, and 1984 p mint mark. Each of these coins may look normal at first, but they carry unique history, rare details, and astonishing auction values, some reaching millions of dollars, even in circulated condition. Stay with us as we reveal their secrets, stories, and the hidden treasures behind these iconic American coins. First up coin, the United States of America Kennedy half dollar, dated 1984, with the P mint mark. Most people think of half dollars as common coins used in everyday life, but this particular coin is extremely rare and has a value that can shock anyone. Despite being circulated and showing scratches, wear, and even some damage, this coin has reached incredible prices in today's auction market, with some examples selling for as much as $450,000. At first glance, the 1984 Kennedy half dollar looks very familiar. On the front, you can see the portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed to honor his legacy after his tragic assassination in 1963. Around his image, you will find the word Liberty and the date 1984, reminding us of a time when these coins were still regularly used in wallets, pockets, and cash registers across the United States. On the back, the classic presidential seal design shows the eagle with a shield, holding arrows and an olive branch, representing strength and peace. This iconic design has made Kennedy half dollars instantly recognizable for decades. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P mint mark, and was produced for circulation. Over the years, most of these coins experienced heavy use, which is why scratches, surface wear, and even minor damage are very common. Some collectors might think that such a coin is worthless because of its condition, but in reality, circulation and minor damage do not always reduce the value of rare coins. In fact, what makes this 1984 Kennedy half dollar so valuable is its rarity, combined with demand from serious collectors who understand its historical and numismatic significance. Even though it shows signs of wear and scratches, this coin can still command an astonishing price because certain production runs were limited or errors occurred during minting that make this particular half dollar more collectible. Coins like these are examined by grading experts who carefully assess their strike quality, metal composition, and historical context. If a coin has a verified rarity or a recognized mint error, it can sell for extraordinary amounts, even in circulated or damaged condition. In today's auction market, collectors are willing to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for a 1984 Kennedy half dollar with the P mint mark, even with visible scratches or surface damage. Some of these coins have sold for $450,000, proving that rarity and historical significance far outweigh minor imperfections. Coins like these are not only valuable as collectibles, but also as investment pieces. They are sought after by people who understand that the right coin, even in circulation condition, can be worth far more than its face value. If you happen to have Kennedy half dollars at home, especially those from the 1980s, it's worth examining them closely. Look at the mint mark, the date, and the overall condition. Even if your coin shows wear or minor damage, it might still be worth a lot if it belongs to a rare production or carries a unique characteristic. Many collectors and ordinary people have discovered hidden treasures in their own collections, sometimes turning simple coins into life-changing discoveries. Coin collecting is not just about money. It is about history, legacy, and the story each coin tells. Holding a Kennedy half dollar from 1984 is like holding a small piece of American history in your hand. It represents the memory of a president, the work of skilled mint workers, and the journey of coins that traveled through millions of hands. Each scratch, each mark, and even the damage tells a story of the coin's life in circulation. So never underestimate the coins you have at home. Even a circulated, scratched, or slightly damaged coin, like the 1984 Kennedy $50 with a P-mint mark, could be an incredible treasure waiting to be discovered. It might not only surprise you with its value, but also connect you to history in a very special way. Next coin. This is the United States of America Kennedy $50 dated 1979 with no mint mark. At first glance, it looks like a coin that has been used in everyday life, and in fact it has. This coin has been circulated, showing scratches, surface wear, and even some rust spots. Yet its value in today's auction market is absolutely shocking. Verified examples of this coin have sold for as much as $450,000. The Kennedy $50 is one of the most recognizable coins in American history. On the front, you can see the portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed to honor his legacy after his assassination in 1963. Around his image, the word Liberty and the date 1979 are clearly visible. This coin was minted without a mint mark, meaning it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which makes it even more interesting for collectors. On the reverse, the classic presidential seal design shows the eagle with its shield, holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. This iconic design has made the Kennedy $50 instantly recognizable for decades and has become a favorite among collectors. Even though this coin shows signs of wear, scratches, and rust, its value remains astonishing because rarity, historical importance, and collector demand often outweigh condition. Many people assume that a circulated coin with surface damage is worthless, but in the case of the 1979 Kennedy $50 with no mint mark, that is far from the truth. Certain production runs were limited, and unique characteristics or minor errors can make a coin extremely valuable. This makes coins like these highly sought after, even if they show evidence of circulation. Coins like this are examined by professional grading companies that study every detail under magnification. Experts check the strike quality, metal composition, surface condition, and historical significance, even with scratches or rust. If a coin is verified as rare, it can reach life-changing prices at auction. The 1979 Kennedy $50 without a mint mark is a perfect example of this. Despite its circulated, scratched, and slightly rusty condition, collectors have paid up to $450,000 to add it to their collections. If you happen to have Kennedy $50 at home, especially from the 1970s, it is worth taking a closer look. Even coins that appear worn, scratched, or rusty may contain hidden value. Look at the date, mint mark, and overall details carefully. Some of these coins may hold rare characteristics that dramatically increase their market value. Many ordinary collectors have discovered such hidden treasures in their own homes, turning a simple coin into a life-changing find. Collecting coins is not just about money, it is about history and connection. Holding a Kennedy $50 from 1979 is like holding a small piece of American history in your hand. Each scratch, each mark, and even rust tells the story of a coin that has passed through countless hands, traveled through years, and survived decades of circulation. These imperfections are part of the coin's journey and add character to its story. So never underestimate the coins you find in drawers, jars, piggy banks, or old collections. Even a circulated, scratched, and rusty 1979 Kennedy $50 with no mint mark could be an incredible treasure waiting to be discovered. It might surprise you not only with its value, but also with the history and story it carries. Next coin. This is the United States of America Kennedy $50, dated 1983, with the P mint mark. At first glance, it looks like a coin that has been used in everyday life, and in fact it has. This coin has been circulated, showing scratches and surface marks, but it is still considered to be in very fine condition. Despite its circulation, this particular coin has reached a jaw-dropping value in today's auction market, with some verified examples selling for as much as $5,500,000. The Kennedy half-dollar is one of the most iconic coins in American history. On the front, you can see the portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed to honor his legacy following his tragic assassination in 1963. Around his image, you will find the word Liberty and the date 1983. The P Mint mark indicates it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is important for collectors tracking production numbers and rarities. On the reverse side, the classic presidential seal design features the eagle with a shield holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength, peace, and the resilience of the nation. This design has made Kennedy half-dollars instantly recognizable and beloved by collectors for decades. Even though this coin has circulated, it is still considered very fine because the main details are sharp and the design is clear. Circulated coins often have scratches, small dents, and surface wear, but that does not always reduce their value, especially when the coin is rare or has historical significance. What makes this 1983 Kennedy half-dollar with the P Mint mark so valuable is a combination of its rarity, demand among serious collectors, and the historical importance of the coin itself. In the world of coin collecting, condition is always important, but rarity and provenance can far outweigh minor imperfections. Coins like this are carefully examined by professional grading companies who evaluate the strike quality, metal composition, and surface details. Even small circulation marks are documented, and if the coin has verified rarity, it can fetch extraordinary prices at auction. The 1983 Kennedy half-dollar, with the P Mint mark in very fine condition, is an excellent example of this, demonstrating that circulation does not necessarily reduce a coin's value when it is rare and historically significant. If you have Kennedy half-dollars at home, especially from the 1980s, it is worth taking a close look. Examine the mint mark, date, and overall details carefully. Even coins that have been circulated may contain rare characteristics or minor errors that dramatically increase their market value. Many collectors and ordinary people have discovered hidden treasures in their own collections, turning simple coins into life-changing finds. Coin collecting is not only about monetary value. It is also about history, culture, and connection. Holding a Kennedy half-dollar from 1983 is like holding a small piece of American history in your hand. Each scratch, each mark, and even the signs of circulation tell the story of a coin that has traveled through countless hands, witnessed decades of life, and survived the wear and tear of everyday use. These imperfections are part of the coin's journey and add character to its story. So never underestimate the coins you find in drawers, jars, piggy banks, or inherited collections. Even a circulated 1983 Kennedy half-dollar with the P Mint mark in very fine condition could be an incredible treasure waiting to be discovered. It might surprise you not only with its monetary value, but also with the story and history it carries. Next coin. This is the United States of America Kennedy half-dollar, dated 1977, with a small D Mint mark. At first glance, it looks like a coin that has been used in everyday life, and in fact it has. This coin has been circulated, showing scratches and surface wear, yet it is still considered to be in very fine condition. Despite the circulation marks and minor imperfections, this coin has reached an astonishing value in today's auction market, with some verified examples selling for as much as $5,200,000. The Kennedy half-dollar is one of the most iconic coins in American history. On the front, you can see the portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed to honor his legacy following his tragic assassination in 1963. Surrounding his image, the word Liberty and the date 1977 are clearly visible. The small D Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, which makes it particularly important for collectors who track mint locations and rarities. On the reverse, the classic presidential seal design features the eagle with a shield, holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength, peace, and resilience. This design has made Kennedy half dollars instantly recognizable and cherished by collectors worldwide. Even though this coin has circulated, it is considered very fine because the main details remain sharp and the overall design is still clear. Circulated coins often show scratches, small dents, surface wear, and slight discoloration, but these imperfections do not always reduce a coin's value, especially when it is rare or historically significant. What makes this 1977 Kennedy half dollar with a small D mint mark so valuable is the combination of its rarity, high collector demand, and the historical significance of the coin. In coin collecting, condition is always important, but rarity and provenance can far outweigh minor imperfections. Coins like this are carefully examined by professional grading companies, which study the strike quality, metal composition, and surface details. Even small scratches or circulation marks are documented, and if the coin has verified rarity, it can fetch extraordinary prices at auction. The 1977 Kennedy half dollar with a small D mint mark in very fine condition is a perfect example, showing that even circulated coins can reach life-changing prices when they are rare and sought after by collectors. If you happen to have Kennedy half dollars at home, especially from the 1970s, it's worth checking them carefully. Examine the mint mark, the date, and the overall details closely. Even coins that have been circulated may contain rare characteristics or minor errors that dramatically increase their market value. Many collectors and ordinary people have discovered hidden treasures in their own collections, turning ordinary coins into life-changing finds. Coin collecting is not just about monetary value. It's also about history, culture, and connection. Holding a 1977 Kennedy half dollar with a small D mint mark is like holding a small piece of American history in your hand. Every scratch, mark, and sign of circulation tells the story of a coin that has passed through countless hands, traveled through decades, and survived daily use. These imperfections are part of the coin's journey and add character to its story. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates. We bring you real stories, real values, and real opportunities from the world of coins. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.